I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. My ankle freaking. I gotcha. What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day. We're just hanging out at a coffee shop, doing some work. It's a remote day for me today, and we will be getting our run in later this Tuesday. This time, though, since it's a remote day, I'm not going to have to run at 9:30 at night once the kids go to bed. But that's what we did last night. Monday, we did 5 miles once the kids went to bed at 9:30, and it was a good run, an easy run. I didn't push it, didn't go too crazy. Just, kept it pretty steady and solid. And yeah, today we're probably going to do another 5 miles, although I'm tempted to bump up the mileage just a little bit, but we'll see. But we got some work to do, and once we do that, then we'll get laced up and we'll go for a run. All right, guys, we made it to the trailhead, and it is time to get our run in today. Unfortunately, I wanted to do 8 miles today on the 6 to 10 trail, get on my trail shoes, get off the road a little bit, even though this is kind of just a big gravel path and not so much single track trail. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pick my kids up from school though in about an hour and a half, so I doubt I'll be able to get the 8 miles in, but we're gonna shoot for 5 or 6 and just still have fun. All right, guys, we just got back to the trailhead. Got a solid 6 miles in. Felt really good. Although the only downside now is I might be late to get my kids from school. Oh, hopefully we can get there in time. It's Saturday, everyone, and we are already in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I feel like there's so much that I need to catch you guys up on, because the last time we talked was Tuesday and I had just wrapped up a great 6 mile run, and I was a little worried I wasn't going to be able to pick up my kids on time. Well, fun fact, I was able to pick them up on time. I still have children, so that's great. And that run was so good that I really wanted to run on Wednesday, which normally I don't run on Wednesday. Now that's normally a strength training day, but I really wanted to run, but I didn't want to overdo it. So I did not run on Wednesday, and the next day to run was Thursday, which by the time I was able to actually get around to run on Thursday was 9:30, and I knew by the time I got back from my run it would be well after 10, and I was already just so tired that I did not want to run. I even put it out on my Instagram stories that I just don't feel like running today, but we did it. We laced up the shoes, we got after it, and we did another 6 miles, and at the end of that run, it felt good again. And I had 17 miles between Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, which last week it was 17 miles between Monday and Friday. So to already have 17 miles kind of in the books, it felt good. And I was really excited because I was going to be able to do a shorter run on Friday and then get my long run in on Saturday and just call it good. Call it a good week. But that's not exactly what
happened. I got back after 10 o'clock. Even though I felt good, I was still tired. And so we went to bed. I had an alarm set to wake up early to go for just a quick 3-4 mile run Friday morning. However, I was so tired that I must have slept through that alarm, and my wife ended up waking me up for work, that I had to get ready, that it was time for work. So I was a little bummed by that, but I was like, okay, I'll get that run in later in the evening. But I didn't want to overdo it because I knew, again, Saturday morning, long run, I didn't want to be another late night run that just kind of wears me out, because on Saturday I had to wake up earlier than I normally do for my long run to get it done by 8:30 so we could get around and come here to Pittsburgh. And so I was afraid if it was another late run that I'd probably sleep through my alarm again, and that kind of had me worried a little bit. So by the time we got home from work, had dinner, my daughter had an indoor game, which she won. She's amazing. And we got home, it was already after 9 o'clock, and I needed to pack still. And I just was so afraid to just go run and then sleep through my alarm that I made the choice not to run on Friday. And that killed me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hated doing that, but we didn't run. As much as that killed me inside, I knew that was gonna be for the best, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't run, because I did not get good sleep Friday night. And I woke up at 5:30 Saturday morning, and I felt run over, and not because I'm physically tired from running. I had some bad dreams Friday night. I just was restless and tossing and turning, and even my watch was like, yeah, your sleep quality was garbage, and I could feel that. I laced up the shoes and we went out for the long run, and the first few miles were just slow and sluggish, and I could tell that I just did not get good sleep. And I finally, around mile 4, fell into a rhythm in this long run, and that felt good, to finally be able to fall into a rhythm, to keep a steady pace, and to kind of feel like I'm finally awake. So we banged out 11 and a half miles. Again, I needed to be done by 8:30, and 11 and a half miles put me right by my house at 8:30. And as much as I wanted to extend it to 12 miles, that just wasn't able to happen. But the plan is to run again tonight to make up for Friday, and to do 3 or 4 miles just at a very easy pace, to make up those miles that we missed on Friday, and to make up the half mile that we missed this morning. Like I said, this morning's run it was an overall good run. I wore the New Balance SC Trainer V2s for the first time on a longer run, and they felt really good. Again, around mile 8, 9, I noticed my hips starting to feel a little tight again. So I need to keep working on those. But that was like the only issue that I've encountered so far on these longer runs. And honestly though, by the time I got to mile 10, they started to feel like they were loosening up again. And so I'm curious, hopefully in the next week or two, I can extend my long run from 11, 12 miles to like 13, 14 miles. And I'm curious to see how my hips are gonna do at those distances. Again, I need to continue to strengthen them and to stretch them out, but that was probably the only thing worth reporting. Otherwise, it was just a solid run. Overall, week 6 was a weird week for me. It started out so good. Monday and Tuesday felt amazing. And even though I didn't want to run on Thursday, that run felt really good, but then life kind of just got in the way, and we had to move some things around, and I hated it, I'm not gonna lie, but I also need to know that that's gotta be a part of it. I'm gonna have to be flexible with training and other responsibilities that I have. I appreciate you guys following along and hanging out with me on this recap video. I know it's a little bit different style of a recap video than we've done in the past. I'm just Gonna be busy and out of town on Sunday, so I won't be able to film the recap and edit the video. So we're doing it a little more vlog style this time. I know this isn't gonna be the only week where we're gonna have to do this. There's gonna be another week or two, but let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you like the more vloggy style? If you guys do, maybe we can revisit a few more weeks and maybe refine this a little bit. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment down below letting me know how your training went this week. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, if you haven't already, please follow me over on Instagram. I'm a little more active on that throughout the week with running content, a little more than YouTube where we post these videos once a week. Throughout the week, I'm posting things over on Instagram. So all those links are down below. And until the next time, peace, guys.